All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we are going to talk about Deontay Wilder and some very severe things he had to say about Tyson Fury, because he is in line to get a fourth fight with him by virtue of being the WBC #1 ranked contender and being 2 fights away from that fight being ordered. Let's talk about it because it is some wild stuff in this video. All right, welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Fanon, and in this video, we're going to be in the heavyweight division talking about an eventuality that may come about and something that Deontay Wilder said, where Deontay Wilder is getting a lot of slack for it, which is that he maintains that Tyson Fury cheated him in those fights and maintains that he was ready to KILL Tyson Fury in that last fight that he had. And more importantly, that he no doubt wants a fourth fight with him. And that's why it went. So when he becomes that mandatory, yes, he is going to push for that fourth fight. Now, before I get into that, because there's a lot to unpack there. There really, really is. To be fair to the situation. Before I get into that, let me welcome you back to the channel. If you're a longtime subscriber, supporter to the channel, thank you so much for your support. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the bell icon so we can talk boxing whenever you're available to talk it, because we're here every day. And you can agree with me, not agree with me, but we'll always have good conversations about it. Now, this particular topic is, it's funny to me because, well, first let me break it down and then I'll explain to you why, to me, it's a very funny situation. First and foremost, Deontay Wilder fought Tyson Fury 3 times. Had a draw, 2 losses. After the second loss, Deontay Wilder said that he believed that he was cheated. And that he was cheated because there was some problems with Tyson Fury's gloves, and that he believed somebody put something in his water or something that made him groggy in that fight, which allowed Tyson Fury to then win the fight. There's also a lot of stuff that Tyson Fury did in the fight. Neck holds, chokes, wrenches, all kind of other stuff took place in that fight, right? Deontay Wilder says that he cheats. Tyson Fury comes back and says, I don't want the third fight because you say that you're going to cheat me. And then the two of them had to go to an arbitrator. Arbitrator rules in favor of Deontay Wilder to get his rematch. Now, from sources that I have, in that particular arbitration section, Tyson Fury brought up the accusations that Deontay Wilder had made. And Deontay Wilder, according to my sources, was able to show the judge enough for the judge to give credence to what he said about having been cheated. Don't know what he showed, don't know to what degree or whatever it was, but they get back in the ring and Deontay Wilder loses. A very, very hard fight, tough fight to watch on the eyes, tough fight for Tyson Fury, tough fight for Deontay Wilder. And so the trilogy is over, all that's done. But Deontay Wilder is not retired. Deontay Wilder is coming back, and he is now ranked #1 by the WBC. And when he was asked, okay, Deontay Wilder was asked, now that you're the #1 contender, if you beat Helenius, which he's not guaranteed to beat. Helenius is a good fighter, not going to look past or disrespect Helenius, or Andy Ruiz, would be the eliminator that Deontay Wilder would have to fight to get Tyson Fury. He said, yeah, I would fight him. And then he was asked about the cheating, and he said, yeah, he cheated. I still believe he cheated. We're never going to squash any type of beef between me and him. And if I could have in that ring with him because of what he did to me in that second fight, I'd have killed the guy. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people are going to talk about this as in, that's just you crying over spilled milk. Have more class about yourself. You lost to him. Look, man, if a guy, first of all, this is boxing. So please don't tell me that people do not cheat in this sport and that there's not a lot of funny things that go on in the sport. And Tyson Fury is without a doubt a dirty fighter. And you can say that he didn't cheat Deontay Wilder, and you can talk about that all day. I won't even debate any of that. But you cannot tell me this man did not already test positive for performance-enhancing drugs. He did not get caught in a ring with tampered gloves, and that he did not do some of the dirtiest fighting that I personally have ever seen in the boxing ring when he fought Steve Cunningham after Steve Cunningham dropped him. Eddie Cotton, rest in peace, who was a longtime trainer, a longtime referee rather, who refereed the fights that took place between with Riddick Bowe and Andrew Galata. And if you know about Andrew Galata's nobody even doubts that he's one of the dirtiest heavyweights that there's been in recent memory. He said when he refereed Tyson Fury in that fight, that Tyson Fury was so dirty, it was unbelievable, and he had never seen anybody fight as dirty as Tyson Fury has fought. So the idea that Tyson Fury is some real stand-up guy that is not above cheating, is not above doing things to get an unfair advantage in that ring, man, please. And to think that the fights with Deontay Wilder were so easy to him that he didn't have to. No, they were very difficult for Tyson Fury, man. Tyson Fury got concussed, knocked down four times in three fights. He got major concussions in four times in 3 fights. So that was definitely a fight where he's getting in the ring with somebody that is very dangerous. And I wouldn't put that past a lot of people to do things like that, So, the idea that Tyson Fury couldn't have cheated, nah. Now, whether or not this is going to, whether people are going to take these accusations well, whether they're going to respect Deontay Wilder and what he says, or just say, hey, look, man, just keep your mouth shut and keep going. That's what it seems like to me. It's Deontay Wilder could choose to do the, what can you say, like the politically correct thing. He could choose to say, look, I don't want to talk about that. That's all water under the bridge. I'd be happy to fight, Tyson Fury again in the future. No worries. If that's what he felt and he could do that, he could take that route, right? Similar to like what Amanda Serrano must have felt after that Katie Taylor fight, where she just did the very politically correct thing. It was like, yeah, it was a good fight. Good luck. We both made history. All of that stuff, knowing in her heart of hearts that she got robbed against Amanda Serrano. Against Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor did not win that fight. But, he chooses not to do that. But he's got the freedom not to do that. And honestly, whistleblowers, being a whistleblower in your own fight is not necessarily going to make you the most popular guy in the world with the boxing media. But the one thing that Deontay Wilder can do is that Deontay Wilder can speak up about it, because Deontay Wilder is still big enough a draw where the boxing world is going to make money off of him, and they're not going to shut him down because he said that. He's still a big draw. He's still an exciting fighter. He made people a bunch of money over the last few years. So he'll be back. So, for me, I would say, hey, man, he cheated. I'm not going to speak about that particular fight because I just don't want to get into it about prove it to me, all of that stuff. I ain't got to prove anything to you. Prove it to Deontay Wilder that he didn't get cheated, okay? Prove it to him, all right, that he didn't. You prove it to me that he didn't. Anyway, and it doesn't even matter. I don't want your proof. I know and saw enough of that fight to know, look, man, Tyson Fury is not the cleanest guy in the world. Please stop acting like he is. And Deontay Wilder's not known to run around making a bunch of excuses. If he wanted to make excuses about and just make up something about Tyson Fury, he could have said, I knocked out Tyson Fury. He was down for 10 seconds in the first fight and not give him a rematch and moved on. But he didn't do it. Even after the second fight, if he was full of it, he could have just said, okay, I don't even want to fight the third fight, but that's not what he did. He still wanted the third fight. And so when people ask him, why didn't you call the police on him or do anything like that? It's because I wanted to get them to fight. Calling the police on Tyson Fury, if anything like that would have happened, would have cost him a lot of money, and he wouldn't have been able to get that fight again. So, that's what his rationale is. Anyway, we'll see what happens moving forward. Personally, I don't think we'll ever have to worry about the fourth fight, but that's just me. Anyway, you let me know what you think in the comment section. And with that, I'm out. Peace.